some messages from the Most High. See what the divine is wanting to let the collective know. I'm asking that the Most High speak through me and give me messages of clarity and truth, and that all ego is taken out the reading. And I thank my ancestors, angel, spirit guides, my entire spiritual team for your support. So let's get some messages. The first card we received is the Death card here. So there could be a transformation that's happening at this time. Let's find out about this transformation. So it's a transformation that is happening where someone could feel disappointed in what's going on. Okay, this is a renewal for some of you, a lot of you, where someone could be grieving at this time. Okay, so I feel like there's a new beginning to, like, someone having the dark, there could be a dark night of the soul that could be happening at this time for some. Clarify this, ancestors. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. I'm getting someone not liking the results of what they've been into, what they've gotten into. Yeah, so Seven of Pentacles with the King of Cups is a person who's going through sadness right now. They're looking at the results of their life and they're not liking what they're seeing. So with the Five of Wands, there could have been a lot of confusion when it came to arguments and, you know, a lot of anger that could have been brought to the light, where someone's conflicted about an ending, something that's over. Yeah, so, with that said, there's new opportunities for a lot of you, you know, transformation that could be happening. Peace, everybody. So it's a transformation that could be happening for a lot of people where, you know, someone's gaining clarity, okay? So we got the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. So there could be, let's see, Nine of Pentacles is, it could be independence that someone could be gaining when it comes to their financial stability, clarity on this, with the Page of Pentacles, someone knowing that there is about to be a change, or knowing that there is someone stepping into their independence. There could be someone watching someone step into their independence. Peace, everybody. What's up? So yeah, there could be peace. I mean, there could be opportunities, financial opportunities, where maybe you're coming up with a plan to gain money or something like that. Like, you're thinking of a way. But someone could be sad about an ending is what I'm getting to. They don't like their investments. So yeah, something is off here where there could have been a setback here where whatever plans someone had is now canceled. Someone's looking at their efforts and they're not liking what they're seeing. I feel like someone's trying to figure out what to do. So with the Page of Swords is someone could be watching you learning something, gaining information, gaining clarity about where you are and what you did to get where you are. So your new beginnings. So you have new beginnings. And this King of Wands could be in a very sad position at this time, where something may not be working out. Someone's realizing that right now. Yeah, so with the Page of Pentacles is like someone trying to plan something when it comes to money. You could be having a financial change in your money. You could be having a new beginning when it comes to your money. Happiness here when it comes to your money. New opportunities. Yeah, so you could be standing up for yourself when it comes to your financial stability, when, you know, what you're wanting, okay? So you being alone. Like God is assisting you as you are working on yourself. I see here that there's evolvement that's happening while you are in this hermit stage. So we got the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Peace, everybody. I hope y'all doing good. Because someone's angry. Someone's angry about something. Why they angry? Because y'all not coming together again. Something's over when it comes to a relationship. And this could be involving an emperor. Something's over. Someone could be feeling defeated right now. So there's a lot of betrayal that has happened between this union. And someone knows it's the end of something here. And so I feel like this is a person who wanted a relationship, but there won't be one. Wait, let's see. Clarify this, ancestors. Yeah, someone's feeling left out in the cold because someone don't want to be with somebody no more. So someone's feeling hurt about this, and someone constantly thinking about this. Yeah, they're thinking about this relationship they no longer want. So they've been communicating with others about what they're no longer wanting to invest in. Yeah, so Page of Wands. Yeah, they gain clarity. So yeah, someone's gained clarity. They don't like the clarity they gained. Okay, so we got the Ace, we got the Queen of Swords. So there could be changes happening for you if you are an air sign. I see a new opportunity, new beginnings happening for you where a tower moment has happened. There's a shift that's taking place, an upheaval. But, you know, some towers are good. You know, I feel like this tower that I'm seeing right now is in the flow of where you're headed or where you're wanting to be headed. So with the Eight of Wands is movement happening, fast movement. So you could be having fast communication that could be coming in. This is being worked on now. This is what's being manifested for you. New movement, new changes, new ideas. Yeah, and it's causing you to abandon what no longer is. This is causing you to walk away from a past experience, a past situation, whatever this is that's no longer you're walking away from, especially when it comes to you not being able to give to this situation no more, okay? So you're not giving anymore. You're being selfish when it comes to your giving. Definitely see selfishness, like someone may look at you as stingy. But I don't see that. I see you like focusing on you, okay? You have everything you need in order to be who you want to be, okay? So with this, I see you elevating in your life where there could be a lot of success and changes happening for you that are going to be unexpected. A lot of wish fulfillment here for you that you may not see coming. This is your new opportunity. So look forward to that. So we got stability here. But let's figure out why this Four of Pentacles is here. Let me make sure, because sometimes it could mean someone trying to control something, someone trying to hold on. Let's see, clarify this Four of Pentacles. Okay, so it's definitely dealing with money. One moment, it could be dealing with money or a relationship. One moment, guys. I apologize. Let's see. Yeah, so it's stability that will be happening for you in the future is what I'm seeing here. So yeah, good changes here. All right, with this Ten of Pentacles. Um, yeah, okay, so the death card is here. A change happening. Clarify this. The death ending. All right, so okay, maybe someone expected to like be in a relationship with you. Someone wanted to be seen with you, but I don't see that happening. Okay, so we got the death card. Someone's trying to be seen with you. This could be, yeah, so we got the the justice card here. It could be a water sign, a Libra. I don't see you it happen. I don't see it happening. I see you being protected. Maybe, I think you're protected from this person with the temperance and the justice card. So there is justice here where maybe someone wants, what does this water sign want? So with the moon card, to tell you something, to reveal something to you. Okay, so I just don't see it happening. Okay, with the 9 of Pentacles is you working alone. So maybe someone wants to work with you, wants to build with you. They see happiness with you. Someone could be stressing a lot or uncomfortable because they like you. They do like you. But with the star card, I don't feel this is a person for you. With the star card reversed, this is someone who will dim your light. I don't feel this is someone who would assist you in your life in any way. You know, I feel like you would more so, yeah, that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. It would more so be you having to pull this person together. Okay, so the Judgment card is here is because God is wanting you to continue to work on yourself. Okay, because this person, I don't like what they're giving with the Devil card. It's something toxic. I feel like this person has not healed, and I feel like you could be walking away from this individual, and it's because of they have internal issues that they have not healed yet. Someone's still going through issues in their life. And I mean, we all have issues, but these are serious. It's serious. Someone's needing to pay attention to their life. It's a water sign. You all over the place. You really need to hold on to hold on to yourself and start working on yourself. I don't feel like you've done any inner work. So for you to try to come around someone and or try to gain a relationship or whatever you're trying to do, you're not in that phase of I don't feel like you're relationship material right now. You got a lot of work to do. Yeah, so Spirit is like, hold that off. Right now is not the time for you to be trying to come together with someone. When you have inner issues, you're going to bring that person down. You're not, this is not, this is someone you should walk away from because they're not healed. And this person knows they're not healed. Someone needs to focus on that. You're too loose out here, you know, and it's just, it don't look good. You've not done any work on yourself, and you trying to come up in someone else's life. That's how you ruin people's lives, by coming in someone else's life and you not healed yourself. Stop trying to come into someone's life. Stop trying to hop from one person to the next, thinking that you're going to get something out of that person, and you've not done any inner work. You still got work to do. You've not done any work on yourself, water sign man, for you to try to come and offer someone something. You're toxic. You're no good for humanity at this time, and really you're no good for yourself. It's impossible for you to be able to give to anybody when you've not done any healing work. So it's time for you to heal. And I know it may be hard to hear, but you've not done no work on yourself. Okay, so with the Ace of Wands, it's also saying to stop being intimate with people at this point. Spirit is asking that you heal. You got to balance your life out. You going through too much right now. So, yeah. Also, we got an Emperor here. What's going on with him? So this person could be going to jail in the future, is what I'm seeing here with the Eight of Swords for messing with you. This person should have minded their business. They should have focused on themselves. They're going through issues with the earth sign, causing confusion for an earth sign. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Emperor. You know you're no good, and you know you're not, and no one will have pity for you because of how you do things or how you move in life. You're not gonna have no luck. So anyway, with that said, we got the Empress with the Nine of Cups. So you could be preparing for new opportunities in your life where you could have possibly done a lot of work on yourself, or you're doing the work on yourself. There could be fast action happening in your life where you're receiving justice. You could be given to. Yeah, good things are happening for a lot of you out here, and it's slowly approaching. Someone slowly approaching you. Could be an earth sign. You could be an air sign. Yeah, someone don't want to though. But with that Knight of Cups, you could be a water sign too. Someone's coming towards you, and they're in their head about this. They could be hurting about this. They could be feeling a way about what they're having to do. So it's you walking away from a relationship. You're not interested is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, someone's wanting to, like, I'm getting a song, make it like, I can't, I'm getting, make it like it was the way it used to be. So someone's wanting to, like, make something like it used to be. But the issue is this person's abused their power, and they've done a lot of pain to you. Now they want something serious with you, and honestly, it's just not, it's not going to work out for this person. Yeah, so we got King of Wands. One moment, let me let me put these back together. What else, ancestors? Okay, so we got a fire sign coming out again. King of Wands in the reversal. Who could be angry? This is a person who's lying or could have lied on you. Could be prejudice, or someone who's just arrogant. You know, they're thinking what they thinking about. How to control something, how to make something go in their favor, how to have a new beginning with you. They're stuck at it though, feeling trapped when it comes to wanting to make something work with you. They're stressing. This is a person who wants to lie, manipulate, very deceitful person, the Emperor. Also trying to figure out how to be intimate with you. This is a person who's filled with a lot of they just don't know how to get, their mindset is so toxic. It's to the point where they're thinking of ways to like reel you in with sex. Okay, someone's trying to keep you stuck. Okay, so be careful about who you're being intimate with. I just see you walking away, and this card ain't even supposed to be in here, but make sure you do walk away, because whoever this is, they're wanting something with you. Yeah, so we got the Nine of Wands is you protecting your energy. You're close to let's see. Yeah, someone's trying to figure out how to get into your mind, but you got a lot of structure, and you're choosing to make better decisions when it comes to your life. There could be an earth sign man who could be angry. This is someone who's very materialistic. Someone who's falling out of, someone who could be upset about money. It's a lot of people here upset about money. Something that's happened to be given to you is what someone's upset about. Yeah, so what else, ancestors? They're upset about your independence. And with that said, someone's doing manifestation on earth sign, causing this person pain. Clarify this, ancestors. Clarify the oh, this is a high priestess. Someone's doing magic on a high priestess earth sign. Why? Because they're arguing, they're mad. Why they mad? Because they're going through a tower moment where endings are happening for this person. With the Ace of Swords, I'm seeing here that I'm getting someone who doesn't know what to say anymore. Someone who is uncomfortable in their energy at this time, where they're not knowing what to say, what to do. Let's see. What's going on with this earth sign? Yeah, someone's giving up on life. This could be a high priestess giving up on life due to they got a lot of drama going on. Clarify this. Yeah, so they could be feeling, they could be in a very dark place at this time. Things aren't working out for them. They've not gotten clarity on their life or where they're headed. Someone could be acting as if they're happy, but a lot of things in their life aren't going as well. They're not going that well. And there could be someone who's in fear at this time when it comes to their choices and feeling blocked off emotionally, trying not to feel their pain. Maybe they can't believe what they're going through. Yeah, because there is something that's over. And I also feel like relationships, a lot of the people that were friends at one point, they're not cool no more. So things aren't going this person's way. Yeah. So with that said, clarify this, privileged lady. It's because someone's what's going on with the privileged lady? Your labor. So there's a privileged lady who could be getting a message from a false person. It's a message of concern that a false person wants to tell you. It's from a community. There could be changes happening in your life where someone's not getting unexpected money here. Okay? So that's their journey. Someone's not getting this. Someone's not getting money. So that's what someone's wanting to tell you. All right? When it comes to sudden wealth, someone's not getting this. And this is someone who tried to steal from you. This could be what an earth sign is upset about. Or this false person, whoever this false person is. Yeah, so this is a gift that someone tried to take. It's dealing with fortune that could be given to you, collective. I'm seeing here that someone could be upset about this. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, so it's just a lot going on when it comes to this particular person. It could be jail time too. So I'm guessing that's dealing with money or something like that, that an earth sign is going through. Yeah, something's over with the earth sign woman. And she could be feeling very upset about an outcome and just not knowing how to feel at this time. Ancestors, what else is going on? Okay, so we got the Knight of Swords. Someone's wanting to take fast action towards you. They see happiness with you. But with the World card, maybe there's something that's over. Yeah, the Death card is here. Someone's tried to slowly come to you, but they're feeling like they have to like close something out. They're feeling that they have to close something out. It's because you're very guarded and you're not allowing this person in your energy. Could be an air sign man that's wanting to come towards you. Someone's trying to figure it out right now. They could have been putting in work, but with the Page of Cups, yeah, someone's trying to soften their energy to get in your emotions. This is a person who's been working on this, trying to manifest this to happen. Yeah, they're wanting justice with you. This is a person who could be going through karma at this time. Yeah, there are tower moments happening for this person. Okay, so they're manifesting. Okay, so it could be an air sign, a water sign manifesting at this time, a relationship. They're talking about it right now. It could be an earth sign as well. Wanting to make something work with an earth sign woman. So with the Nine of Pentacles, you're very independent. They're wanting to give you an offer. They're wanting to make something work with you. Yeah, Six of Wands. This could this is they're wanting to heal something. But with the Eight of Cups, maybe you're walking away from this. The Star is you've healed from this. You are protecting your peace, your energy. And, you know, there's someone who's wanting to put you in your emotions to where they feel like they're going to say, oh, I can help you be successful or something like that. They're going to try to convince you about an opportunity with the Temperance here. But it's going to bring you a burden if you were to do this. Someone's struggling with this on how to come towards you. They're going to blindside you. So with the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords, it's someone who's going to hurt you, okay? So I'm just telling you, be careful, remove yourself, and continue to work on yourself, okay? Because this is the person who's going to be feeling defeated once you're not going to take this person's offer, okay? But they're working together right now. When it comes to you, this could also be a fire sign man, an emperor, wanting to come towards you, wanting to communicate with you. Yeah, they either have something to give to you or want you to give to them. Okay, so it's involving money, maybe. Clarify this, ancestors. King of the okay, it's involving a king of, this is a water sign. Clarify this. Yeah, they trying to, oh, this could be a family member wanting to balance out a relationship with you, wanting to call you. They want justice with you. They about to reach out. You got a family member reaching out to you. They're about to call you. Someone's going to be calling you in the future. Maybe tomorrow, in a few days, next week. Someone's going to be reaching out. This is a person who needs you. They need something from you, and they're working with others to try to get something from you because they're going through a 5 of Pentacles. So this is a person who's going to be calling you, acting as if nothing's wrong with them. Yes, he's behind a King of Pentacles. This could be a father figure that's behind this, you know, with the Justice card. These are people going through karma at this time. You know, these are people who wanted to cause issues for you, and they could be arguing amongst each other when it comes to you. You know, everyone's in a frenzy about you. Okay, and it could be like someone feeling defeated about you being on guard, like you protecting your energy, and you should, because someone's wanting to come together. This could be like family, this could deal with legacy, this could deal with money, whatever this is dealing with. If it's dealing with people from your past who have caused you a lot of pain, people who didn't even who cared less about you, I just, you know, be very, very protective. The answer is no. Okay, remember to say no. Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Do not do that. Okay, they want you to give to them, but these are the very people who stabbed you in your back. Remember, God is telling you to say no. Yeah, because someone could be going to jail in the future, and that has absolutely nothing to do with you. Remember, these are people who wanted to harm you in the worst way. So remember to make sure you're protecting your energy, because someone is wanting to come back around so that they can finish the job. And if you just, I would just you know, be very short with them, or just don't answer, because honestly, spirit is just like, walk away. Walk away. It's nothing really to talk about. You just walk away. I know it's gonna be painful, but at the end of the day, this is the energy you were in when people were coming for you, lying on you. They were, what did they smear your name, lie on your name? They did a lot. Okay, so you're walking away and not caring about where people are, where they put themselves. This is gonna help you to evolve and win. This is gonna give you victory, because remember, what goes around comes around. So someone's gonna be in a very difficult space in their life, and it's because of what they did to you, and it has absolutely nothing to do with you. You don't care at this point anymore. All right, because it could have been you. It could have been you. Someone's angry, but oh well. You know, it could have been you. Out there with no clothes and no shoes, all left alone, without a friend, or just another number with a tragedy. But it didn't seem fit to let none of them things be. And we thank you, Father, for keep on keeping me. Thank you, Lord, for all you. So you thanking God for everything God has done for you. I'm missing a card. Oh, well. But yeah, you're not caring about these people because they didn't care about you. All right? So I would give to, you know, usually the collective, we're like loving, caring, giving. But, you know, when the tables turn, people never think about how something can just turn around so swiftly, especially if you were loving, you know. So yeah, there is sudden changes happening, and this is for the good for you, and it could be for the bad for others. All right, so there's a lot of confusion that someone is in at this point. It could be dealing with a man, someone you used to know. This is a romantic partner that you used to deal with. This is a person who's very cunning, a sleek person, someone who's very deceitful. Okay, so be careful, because it's a person that is still into trickery. Okay, they're connected to a organization, someone of status. This is dealing with someone who's going through a lot of obstacles. Okay, so they got news coming towards you. Someone has something to say to you. Whatever these secrets are, it's stressing this person out. They're going through a lot when it comes to what they have to, what has to be revealed to you. And it could be involving you. You're innocent in this, or it could be involving a child. It could be involving a child. Let's see. So, it could be involving stability. It could be involving stability. Yeah, I'm getting stability twice. Security. This is going to bring you success. Styles, presentation, materialism, luxury. So it could be unlocking something sacred, like whatever this person is coming to tell you. It is a lot of changes that's going to be happening, and it's going to help you with your hopes and your dreams. Yeah, it's a lot of gossip around this situation where it involves success. There could be a lot of arguing, and it's causing burdens for others, where it could be people who are mad about this happening for you. Okay, and so now people are wanting to come back around because they didn't expect for the turnout to be this way. Okay, so this contract that you may have had with this person is over. The ring came out in reverse, so you're no longer dealing with this person no more. Okay, that's a good thing. So yeah, you protecting your energy. You're working on your sacral chakra when it comes to balancing out your emotions, because someone possibly tried to do like magic on your emotions. Someone could have did magic on your emotions. Okay, so you got the Death card, the Temperance, and the Page of Wands. You got a lot of protection around you. Hold on, let me put that in the upright. Clarify this, ancestors. So we have okay, so you're protected from this energy here. I'm getting a lot of competition when it comes to your happiness, when it comes to your peace. You got Archangel Michael or one of your ancestors protecting you here. There are people who are looking into a wish fulfillment or new opportunities that are here for you. A lot of people arguing over this situation. When it comes to you, clarify the Five of Wands. What is this, ancestors? Yeah, it's a community. A community talking about sudden wealth that you're going to be receiving. What is this about, ancestors? So it's about a court case that's happening. So people are aware of a court case that's going on. And there could be people in your community that are going to be involved in this, involving a privileged lady, a wealthy man, and bad health. And it's in regards to money. Okay? Changes when it comes to money. What else, ancestors? Yeah, so when it comes to this coffin, it's saying, what's this? Message of concern came in a reversal. So this is not going to be of your concern. This doesn't have nothing to do with you. It's dealing with a false lady and unexpected money with the message. A lot of people are knowing about this. And it's because of the labor that you put in that caused you to have a distant horizon. Someone's going to be going through issues with their health. It could be a man, and also going through poverty due to at one point gaining sudden wealth, could be losing their wealth and their health. This is making someone sick. And it's due to a court situation that could be happening in the future. Clarify the Five of Wands, ancestors, please. Yeah, so someone's uneasy when it comes to future outcomes. There's there are choices to be made, and someone's trying to multitask. What are they trying to do? Someone's coming out of a hardship. Maybe someone felt betrayed at one point, or could be feeling betrayed by people, and they could be coming out of it. It's dealing with someone not feeling too happy about what will be given to you. With the Three of Pentacles, it's people working together. They're talking about this constantly. They talking about your strength and your compassion and how you're loving, and you know, it's, dang, are the cards in the upright reverse? Okay, so someone doesn't have a plan anymore. They don't know what to do. They're trying, so someone could be trying to come out of a difficult situation, but they keep being in their mind. They're in their mind a lot, trying to get up off of the ground, like trying to pull themselves together, trying to recover, but it's difficult because right now they're losing a lot. So they have lack of stability at this time due to a shady investment that they've gotten into. Yeah, it's due to a scheme that they got into, dealt with a lot of lies and just wicked behavior that someone was into. So this is a person that is misuses information to deceive others. They're discontent because of what they're in. Okay, this is a person who's mad because you're not wanting a relationship with them, possibly, or you're not wanting nothing to do with them. So they could be upset about that. Yeah, this is a person who's wanting to come towards you and be a part of your celebration. This is a person who has to release you. Confirmation, they have to let you go. And someone's not liking this. We got an earth sign woman here who's upset. They're going through a lot of insecurities, and it's due to money that they possibly are not getting anymore. So we have a lot of my cards are in reverse. They ain't even supposed to be like this. So it's a lot going on behind you that you don't know. So there's a man who's this man could be abusive. Clarify him, ancestors. He angry. This man is pissed. What's going on? Or this either a man. Yeah, they're very angry. They're angry because your strength. And also because you're protected. And you're doing what God tells you to do. Someone's mad. They everything that they wanted from you is not working. With the Magician card, there's blocked creativity. Like whatever this person was manifesting, they're stressing because it's not working. So they having difficulty mentally, where someone is going through a lot of turmoil. They're feeling frustrated, they're angry, they're bitter, you know, their moods switch from up and down. They're feeling stuck in their life. They're going through a lot. Someone's needing to heal. This could be a fire sign man due to a relationship that's no longer, okay? It's because you are putting your foot down when it comes to what you want in your life. You're not taking any old thing. And also it's because you're loyal to your goals. You're loyal to what you want out of this life. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it's someone who has patience. So what I see is that how you do your life is you're on God's time. So someone doesn't like that. Someone finds it frustrating for you to be so in control. Like you have discipline. Okay, you like being alone. You're focusing on yourself. You listening to a divine, you're listening to the divine. When God tells you what to do, you do it. You're looking into things more, more. You're not just making swift decisions. You know, you got choices, and at this point, when it comes to your choices, you're very picky about what you want, okay? And if you don't want it, you're gonna say no. Okay, so there is someone who's trying to offer you, give you an opportunity, but it's in regards to nothing. Like, this doesn't assist you in anything. As a matter of fact, it's gonna bring you a lot of sadness. Or you not taking someone's offer is making this person sad. So this is the tower moment here, where someone could be refusing to see what they need to see. Someone's refusing to realize that something's really over, and someone could still be trying to figure out how to change what God is already doing for you. Something set in stone. So with the Six of Wands is you gaining victory and success, okay? You're very satisfied with how things are coming out. You're going to be achieving a lot in the future, and it's because of how you went about doing things in your life. So with the Ten of Wands is you're pushing through the burdens that people have given you. It's causing towers or reversal towers for others, you know, where others having to realize that whatever they put in is what they're getting back. So this is the scales balancing for everybody. Everybody is getting karma at this time. You either like it or you don't. What did you put out here? Okay, did it help you assist? Did it assist you in your healing? Did it assist you in becoming your best self? What did it assist you to do? Okay, because I feel like if you're a father figure, if you're you could be a father figure. I'm seeing you get justice. Okay, there are people who do the right thing. Let's put these cards in the upright. So you could be a man who could be getting justice as well. Yeah, so things are going to be going good for you, collective, you know. So just continue to stay on your path and grow, heal. Make sure you're making decisions that are going to assist you on your soul's purpose, because whatever decision you make now, it's going to either take you into a better place when it comes to your soul's purpose, your journey, or it's going to lead you backwards, okay? And at this time, we're needing to elevate ourselves, and it's going to help us. It's definitely going to help you. So let's get some more messages. It's a lot of people that are sleepy right now. A lot of people have not been sleeping really well. Make sure you're getting your rest. A lot of your ops aren't able to sleep either, though. So we got the Queen of Wands energy here with the Devil card, with the Page of Pentacles, with the Queen, with the King of Cups, and the King of Wands. So these are people under judgment, trying to figure out what to do next. going through a lot of heartache and pain, trying to still have control over a situation. I feel like someone's having difficulty letting go of what has already been proposed. Let's see. We got the Knight of Swords. So this is, let's see. Let me put this on pause. Okay, so the Knight of Swords with the Hermit and the Star is saying that you're thinking of ways to be better. You could be in your life, right now you're thinking about ways to become your best self. You could be putting effort in to do work on yourself, which is good, okay? So with the Hierophant, there could be lessons that you're learning where you see opportunity in yourself, and you could have been alone, or you could be about to go on a hiatus where you're just going to be focusing on yourself. This is going to lead you into being patient with yourself. So with the Knight of Pentacles is doing work on yourself, being very you going on a soul's journey where you're going to be healing, working on yourself privately, just focusing on you, which is good. Reflecting a lot. You could be in a phase of trying to control your world, trying to control your destiny, becoming one within yourself, taking new opportunities that are for you. And you may feel confused on this journey as you go through it, but it's going to assist you to becoming your best self, and it's going to strengthen you too. So I see you're headed into a good phase of your life where this is a new opportunity. Yeah, it may be struggles, but it's going to strengthen your awareness and your discernment. So keep moving. This is a new opportunity, a new chance for healing, okay? A new chance for you to gain your wish fulfillment, what you're wanting. You could be a father figure. You could be an earth sign, or maybe you two are trying to come together and have a relationship. I'm also seeing with the Knight or with the Chariot. Yeah, you're working on yourself, but there could be confusion around you, okay? People who don't want the best for you. Make sure that you're closing out cycles with people that don't serve you, because someone's not happy or won't be happy about you moving forward, you abandoning them. Someone's gonna be stressed. So my thing is, why don't others want to see other people improve their life, do well? If everyone did that, the world could be a lot better. So you're gonna have a hater as you go about doing this, okay? But if someone's just needing to focus on themselves, that's it. So Page of Coins. So yeah, you could be a fire sign doing this, or you guys could be trying to be friends. Y'all could be creating or working on a friendship, but it's because, why is the Three of Swords here? Because you guys are stressing over a love situation. What's this about? You guys are under judgment for how y'all did a relationship or how you've been doing people. Clarify the Two of Cups. Or maybe you guys are friends. Okay, so the issue is y'all supposed to be family, but you guys stab each other in the back, and it's just a lot of arguing and bickering here. Someone's needed to remove themselves from this relationship. I'm also seeing someone wants a relationship that is over with a mother figure, but the death card is here, and this is causing a lot of stress. Someone's wanting to contact you and apologize to you, but they're not serious. This is a person who lies a lot and has been lying. They're going to be emotionally manipulative. They're going to do anything they can to get their way with you, okay? So whoever this is, who has the gift to gab or knows how to play on someone's emotions, I feel like, you know, you just need to be careful of accepting this person, because they're coming towards you, and I don't like how they're coming. They're not honest. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so this is a person who's feeling stuck in their life, and they're needing to do whatever they can to get out of it. And they're needing a favor from you. They're needing something. So yeah, they're going to reach out to you. It could be a King of Cups, a water sign, who is going to feel stuck because you're going to hang up. I'm just letting you know that right now. You're going to hang up, but something's going to be revealed to you. Yeah, so with the Hermit card, is someone trying to reflect? Yeah, they're, you got a lot of good things happening for you, okay? It's going to be beautiful, okay? You're going to be doing real good. You're going to be so happy, okay? You deserve it. You stay true to yourself. And I see, you know, the will is in your favor. So keep moving, keep going. God has so many beautiful blessings for you. Stay grounded, okay? And know that God will never fail you. Okay, give me a last message. Anything else we need to know? Give me a message that goes with our reading. So we got November Sanctuary. It came out in reversal. This is number 3. So maybe things are going to start happening in November. All right. So it says, what can I do right now to nourish and rejuvenate my mind, heart, and my soul? Even nature slows down and rests during the dark half of the year, the autumn and winter months, yet everything is still accomplished at its appropriate time. Whether it's to be, excuse me, whether it be for a few days, a few hours, or just a few minutes, take some time to retreat into your own sacred sanctuary for a break. If you have been in a state of busyness, filling everyone else's cup but your own, give yourself permission right now to replenish your own cup. In today's hyper-masculine world, we are led to believe that being constantly busy, pushing forward, and doing is not only normal but admirable. While, of course, we need to apply action, hard work, and persistence to achieve and maintain anything we truly desire in life, there are times when the most productive thing we can do is to slow down, take time to rest, and just be. So it's saying feeling overwhelmed and burdened out by the many tasks and responsibilities that must be undertaken, this woman has listened to her intuition and body and decided to retreat into the sacred sanctuary for a few hours on a chilly autumn night, accompanied by her animal companions, the soft glow of candles, a tarot pack, and a hot drink. She knows that time dedicated to rebalancing her energy, connecting with the higher self, and aligning with her true intentions is time well spent. Ooh, that's my type. That is my type of day. Okay, so yeah, maybe okay, it came out in reverse, so maybe it's time for you to be active. I feel like a lot of us have been in a state where we if you are anything like me, if you have gone through what we've gone through, then you could have been in solitude for a while. And so maybe you could be coming out in November, okay? Because it came out in reverse. So that's what I'm getting. And let me get this card here. All right, so we have the Our World Today deck. Let's find out what Spirit is asking the collective. All right, so we have path. I'm on the path. I'm in my God body, baby. Do the math. So you are on your path to self-love. So maybe you're just starting your journey. All right. And you're becoming a rebel. You know what you got to do. You're realizing who you are. You are the demigod, okay? This is a God that is you're not the most high, but you are the child of God, okay? So, half God, half human, half cup, small. Okay, so demi is half, okay? It means half. So, half God, half human. I guess that makes sense. So, that was on the back. That's number 46. We're going to start with number 2. So, you are on this path, okay? You're being strong on your path, on your spiritual path. For the gate is narrow, the way is hard, that leads to life, and those who find it are few. We are talking about Matthew 7 and 13 and 4 through 14. So these are choices, okay? What choices are you making in your life? How are you becoming your best self? What path are you choosing? How are you being led at this point? Who are you being led by? What relationships are assisting you in your growth? So you're in a transit state. You're opening up a new portal when it comes to your life, where you're releasing confusion. You're learning who is the main topic in your world. Like, you are main character energy at this time. You're focused on yourself. And with that said, you're in the now, okay? You're always in the present moment, never looking back, never looking to the side or watching others. You're focused on you, okay? This is bringing you the love that you desired for yourself. You're realizing that you are always the main important you were the most important person that you had to pay attention to, okay? You're very important. So this is talking about self-love, okay? So you're focusing on you. This is bringing you the self-esteem that you need. This is working on your independence, okay? You're feeling good about yourself. If you're not, you're learning how to. You're rebuilding, and you're becoming rebellious. See, what you've learned before are things that you're learning, that you're unlearning at this time. So there could be people that are against your growth, people who don't want to see you do well, but you're rebellious to these people because it's not about them. It's about what you want to see in your life, where you're headed in your life, okay? So you're a freedom fighter. You're about perseverance. You're about rising through boundaries, or rising through conflict. People who are wanting to keep you stagnant. You have boundaries. This is where you're at. So clarify this. Yeah, you're gaining a higher connection with God as well. I'm seeing here that you're more focused on yourself and your soul's purpose. You know, with that light at the top is you seeing more when it comes to your future and where you're going to be headed in the future. You know, you're climbing a stairway to heaven and you're doing it with such grace. I see that there are so many obstacles that you have gotten through, and you're just continuing to move forward in your life. Okay, so we don't put that hangman upright, but I feel like yeah, there's a fresh start for you, a new beginning where you are doing the work. Wonderful job. Okay, so you're very inspired at this time, very adventurous. This is you opening up your palette. You know, you trying different selections when it comes to life, but also having those boundaries when you're trying it, making sure that you're controlling your life, controlling your will, your focus on you, solely on you. And with the moon card is maybe there are fears, a fear you may have that you've not explained, a fear that could be hidden within your solar plexus. Remember, when you get these types of fears, these feelings that you may not understand, make sure that you're writing those things down, or you're at least paying attention to them, so that you can face your fears. Like, if you don't face that and you just hone it in, it's not being healed. Okay, you got to recognize where that trauma comes from, because usually that fear is a trauma that you've never faced. So that's how you heal, by recognizing the issue, facing it head on, writing, burning, and releasing. So yeah, that's good. And it's helping you to feel at home in your own energy. This is you having passion for your life, knowing that you have new opportunities here. Also, assisting your inner child in developing, healing. You could have went through a lot in your life, but I see that you're coming out of a difficult situation. Okay, through the knowledge that you're receiving. This is you know, your inner child gaining, being educated at this time. You giving your inner child love. Okay, yeah, definitely a time for a new perspective of life. You being alone is a very good thing. Focusing on you. Okay, so you are a fire sign man, possibly. You could be an emperor, or you could be a Virgo. You could be a father figure who is a Virgo, or you know, you could be anybody, whoever you are. With the Ten of Pentacles is you could be wanting more out of life when it comes to either your relationships, when it comes to your money. You could be going through a broken heart when it comes to your money or your relationships. Maybe you're too aware of where you're at. Well, you're aware of where you're at and where you wanting to be. So you could be doing work on that, you know, but don't focus on that. Focus on you. God will get you where you need to be. So with the Five of Cups is maybe you're not feeling happy because something's over. Yeah. So God is has there are changes happening in your life. So these changes are assisting you on your strength. Like, God is making you stronger. There is a evolvement that could be happening where things that you had hidden in your life are now coming out. Something's coming out where you're just learning how to surrender. You're having to. With the Lover's card, there is choices that are being made, and I feel like you're strong enough to make these choices. It could be intimidating for you, but I feel like you can get through this as long as you are patient with yourself, and also loyal to yourself, loyal to your goals. Okay, this is giving you passion in your life where you have something to live for. It's not the end for you. God is telling you to walk away from what doesn't serve you. Remember to focus on you. All right, so you could be a air sign man. See, the thing is, you're realizing that what you thought you knew, you didn't know. It's okay. Okay, some things you're not always gonna know everything, and this is what you're fighting. You're fighting either with the message, or you're just, you know, someone could be angry about what you're saying. So with the Five of Wands, it's someone who's having a lot of tension. watching you, could be angry about what you're saying, um, and feeling left out in the cold because maybe they have to walk away from something that they're needing to walk away from, okay? Because maybe you've healed, or this is a person who's needing to heal. So you're on a path to self-love, air sign man, or you should be. This is God telling you to focus on yourself, to do better in your life, and know that just because you think you know something doesn't mean you know everything. God is telling you to be more humble. And also with the Six of Pentacles is justice. There is double justice. You could be going through a lot of karma, or it's because of the deceit. You maybe stole from somebody. Did you steal, lie, cheat, whatever you did? You're closed out in a world of karma. You're under judgment for things that you've been doing. When it comes to people, you could possibly be going to jail, or you could be feeling stuck, or in spiritual jail at this time because of how you behave. God does not like how you were acting, and God is saying that you better than this. You're gonna have to realize that. So we got number 20. It says okay, so it says oh, we read this already. So they want you to fill yourself up with love. Okay? Fill yourself up with love. So they want you to like be yourself, have your own personality. Yeah, feel good about yourself. Give your own self a like. Build your self-esteem. So yeah, we've read all that. So let's clarify rebel. Yeah, so look at this. This is you being a rebel. So with the Nine of Pentacles is you're focused on you. Okay? Independent, focused on you, giving yourself love, okay? So you're doing the total opposite of what someone wants you to do. And we got the justice. It's because you've been treated unfairly. By someone who is jealous of where you're headed. Okay, so this is a devil. We got devil energy with the Queen of Pentacles. This is a person doing magic on you, or who has done a lot of magic on you. You've been treated unfairly by this Queen of Pentacles who's done magic on you. This is a person who's going to be going through a lot of karma in the future. This is someone you're walking away from. This could be a Capricorn. This is a person who's trying to figure out how to balance something with you, but you releasing this person with the Four of Pentacles in a reversal and the Knight of Wands. It's someone who's very arrogant, someone who's angry and upset, could be violent as well, because you are stepping into your higher self and someone is mad about that. This is a person who feels away. They're feeling angry, and with the Chariot, they're thinking of what? They're hurt. All they thinking about is the pain that they're in at this time. They're thinking about what's over. All they can think about is, like, they're trying to be fine with what no longer is. But whatever y'all used to have is no longer. And someone's just going to have to sit in that. This is, I want to say someone's hurt. Okay, so there could be a few people that are angry, few people that are hurt. These are people who have done you wrong, people you've possibly inspired, or are inspired by you, people that you're no longer dealing with. Yeah, it's a lot of people you let go of, collective. That's what I'm seeing here. And with the Three of Pentacles, these are people who are working with a child. But the child is feeling uncomfortable because it's like grown people getting in a child in their business. Or these are people who are wanting to apologize to you. People who are wanting a new beginning with you. People who are stressing because of you secluding yourself from them. So with the Hierophant, the Ten of Pentacles, the Hangman, someone's wondering like what you're going to be doing in the future, what you're going to be receiving, you healing from. Like someone's just feeling away. So yeah, especially this air sign, all over the place, mentally, secretly wanting to reach out to you, wanting a union with you, but they've messed this up. Yeah, someone's wanting to reach out to you, but with the Tower here, oh, okay, someone wants to heal. Someone's trying to make a choice. Someone's trying to be strong to come towards you. Definitely trying to suck something in to come towards you, trying to gather themselves and wanting to speak to you. But with the Ten of Swords and the World card is something over, okay? You would never believe, like this to me, I don't know, like if the thing is, maybe you've not spoken to these people in a while. Maybe you did fight for people. You tried to work things out with people. And then now the question is, why now? You know, why now? Why do you want to make things work now? Why are you wanting to talk now? You know, when I tried to talk to you and tried to work things out, you resisted. You know, you walked away. You caused pain. You've done this. You've done that. You treated me unfairly. You treated the collective unfairly. And so because you treated the collective unfairly, it's just surprising that you are trying to fight this hard to come back around the collective. You know, you want to give an offer. But with that said, you know, the Nine of Pentacles is you're choosing to go at it alone until God blesses you with the right people in your life. Yeah, you're standing on business when it comes to yourself. And someone could be hurt about this because they know something is over. They know something is over. Okay? No favors for these people. The answer is no. All right? Spirit is saying no. Say no. Because these are people who would never save you when you were going through your issues. Okay? You had to learn just like you had to learn, they have to learn. Okay? So we got demigod. Let's talk about this. It's time to start having boundaries, stricter boundaries, where people are not able to just do what they want in your life anymore. These are people who could walk in and out and act as if nothing happened. Like at this point, we're not doing that no more. You got to know that, okay? So with the Ace of Cups is someone, this could be a high priestess who could be going through a lot of pain right now. This is someone who's considered themselves as a demigod. Clarify this demigod. So we got the Justice card here with the Three of Swords. The Star card. Okay. So you could be a high priestess who's healing. You're going through a transformation. Yeah, definitely going through a transformation where you've been hurt. You've gone through a whole lot. They put you through a lot. So now you're realigning with your soul, and you're walking away from people who wanted to control you. So with the Devil card here, the Lovers, you're making a choice. There's a choice that you have to make, and this choice could either put you in even more pain, put you in a cold, or it could take you out. So either this is someone who has put you through pain, who you're walking away from, who is in pain, or this is you coming out of pain where you're healing. Someone could be mad about your healing. Someone could be mad about you being a demigod. Someone could be, clarify the demigod. Yeah, so there's someone hurt because they're finding out who you are. Okay? So let me look into demigod. That's number 46. I just want to see it again. Okay, so conscious, awareness, victory, activist, enlightenment, admiration, prophet of God. So you're a chosen being. Okay? You are chosen, and overcoming a lot. So when they talk about demi, they're talking about half person, half God. You could be an alien. You know, this is you represented as a deity. You know, you're someone that I would put on my altar, collective. If, let's just say, once you um once you're no longer needed on the earth, once God is calling you home, you would be a person that I would consider putting on my altar, because I know you'd be able to guide me. Okay, so God considers you a demigod, someone who's risen up and become your best self. You've gone through a lot of storms. Okay, so what is your purpose in this life? Do you ever want to become a deity where someone can honor you as, you know, Oshun or Ogun, or the gods and goddesses and the Orishas? Like, what would you consider yourself? I feel like you are winning at this time, okay? So our purpose is to always transmute into something even more powerful than what we ever could be, you know? So this is you who raised yourself up into that demigod. Yeah, definitely being honored even by the Most High. The Most High appreciates you, respects you, because you're obedient. You listen, okay? You're not rebellious when it comes to God's word and what God wants for you. You're being led on a journey to learn different lessons where you are raising your vibration, raising yourself up to be strong, okay? God is giving you a strength that you never could imagine having, okay? This is a strength where you're making better choices in your life. You know, you're gaining stability in your life. This is where God wants you. You're exactly where God wants you. Okay, so with that said, you could be coming out as the king of swords with the empress. This is someone who's very decisive, very clear, very serious, but very warm and very loving too. Okay, so with the 10 of wands, you've gone through a lot. Page of pentacles, you're very practical, you're fair, you're balanced, you're truthful. All right, do we have many people out here in the world like that? God is asking that us, you know, that we all become that type of person where you are honorable, really, in real life and in alone too. It has to all add up. You can't just half do it. God is wanting you to be on this journey for real, where you're living your life soul's purpose, and you're living it unapologetically. Okay, so you don't care about what people think about you. You're doing exactly what God wants you to do, okay? With this justice card. This is representing Maya energy. Yeah, so you're not caring. You have no emotions to what people are throwing at you at this point, because you're standing tall on your own. You know, you're emotionally fulfilled, okay? So you could be a king of cups. You could be a water sign man who's being inspired about life, being inspired to change, or you're having conflict with yourself. Clarify this 5 of wands. 5 of wands clarified with the 4 of swords. So this is a person who's in conflict in their mind mentally. You got a lot of battles that you're going through that you're having to face. I feel like you have issues. Like, you probably talk to yourself. You talk to yourself, and you have spirits talking to you. So if you're having issues with alcohol, you're gonna have to stop drinking the alcohol. Yeah, with the 7 of swords. Also, you got spirits telling you to do horrible things. So spirits are leading you into the wrong path. You're gonna have to learn. Yeah, secretly you know this. You got a spirit on you. Ancestors, clarify the 5 of wands. Okay, so you got Grimory, Baal, and you have the Birth Demon. So Grimory is the treasure hidden in woman's heart yields love, affection, and compassion. Be successful in seeking it out. So you have issues when it comes to it's like a desire to want to be in a relationship, but it's like someone put a spell on you where you confused about love. So you're like fighting when it comes to your relationships because you can't be faithful. You can't be faithful. You have issues being faithful. You have issues being with one person. You have issues with companionship. You have issues settling down. So you got the Grimory and demon, and you also have the Bear of Demon. A promotion or advancement will bring wealth. Reconsider your previous choices. What appeared worthless is actually gold. So you have a materialism demon on you. Now all demons, not saying that these demons are bad, but when they're used for so you're having issues with materialism and so it says concentrate on finding your power. So you've lost your power by giving it to others. You have issues with jealousy. It says divinity comes from within and radiates your authority outward and around you. So someone's controlling your emotions. So you got ego clashes and competition around you, manipulation, jealousy, hidden motives. Yeah, you got spirits telling you to do horrible things. Um uh, it's pulling between your ego and moral restraint. So you have issues making grounded decisions because of these demons that you have penetrating within you. You're feeling trapped and chaotic and seductive through seductive influences, which is why you have issues with your relationships. You're not grounded. So you could be going through inner or outer conflict due to pride, temptation, and wanting dominance or validation through people. So you're creating tension there's tension that could be created, arguments that could be created, and you're having issues with power struggles, and you're having to learn how to balance this energy. You may need to seek assistance to get this deity off of you. You've been going through this for a while, and it's time for you to look within to get to change this, because it's not looking good on you. It's going to cause you issues in your future where you could possibly go to jail too. So someone's doing magic on you to make horrible decisions. You could be a water sign, okay? So yeah, you're a part of a system that's doing magic on you. You could be a fire sign. This is why you there's issues with balancing your life, because you like got a devil on one side and an angel on the other. You have no good influences around you. And clarify the temperance here. You have no spiritual awareness, no spiritual covering in your life. You're messed up spiritually, and it's due to a earth sign woman that you're dealing with, fire sign. You got the Five of Wands energy where someone is forcing you into a lot of negativity, and it's dealing with money. Yeah, so you have issues with impulsiveness. You got to do more work on yourself, because you're jacked up, man. You're jacked up, and you are a disservice to others. You shouldn't even be around nobody right now. You should be alone, okay? Because you got issues internally, and it's causing only a down spiral. So when you find yourself having issues with making decisions that are grounded, it's because you are wrong. You are around people who are in conflict with your destiny. People, you got a lot of people around you. This don't make no sense. Like, you can't even be alone. You don't know how to be alone. You should be ashamed of yourself for even dealing with people that are out of alignment with your calling. It's giving me an energy of you not even, you're just walking with somebody and not even asking them where you're going. Someone took you all the way off your path, and you just allowed them to do that. Okay, so with the death card, Spirit is telling you to end that in the relationships with people that don't serve you well, because you got a huge devil, okay, on your back, and you're hurting, and you know this is what's being offered to you. Um, it's difficult here. It's gonna be difficult for a while, and also it's never gonna allow you to win. You're always gonna be going through issues when it comes to you not having boundaries, you not knowing how to end something. Like Spirit is telling you, you cannot be inspired to you're inspired or open up to, what is this? Clarify the Four of Cups. What you just remember, you're thinking about the past and what used to be in the past, but with the Seven of Cups, you know, you're so focused on the past and how things used to be. You're just always gonna be caught in the past if you don't learn how to heal. You know, you got issues, okay? And also when it comes to your sex drive, it's out it's everything is just out of whack. It's leaving you in a very difficult situation with the Five of Pentacles. You're not gonna become better, okay? And you can attack the live if you want to, but that's on you. Earth sign woman, you jacked up. You know, you materialistic. Okay, so there's a justice. You're going through karma too. You're having to get rid of what you have, dealing with the earth sign man. You're having to heal, and you're struggling healing because of the people that you're around, people that you've gotten involved with, where you have no boundaries when it comes to yourself, when it comes to your life. These are people you know you need to walk away from. You're having to walk away from the ideal of gaining financial stability at this time. Especially when it comes to an air sign man, you're going to be in your head a lot because whatever you thought you were getting, you're not getting. Clarify this. Okay, so you're working. Clarify this. Yeah, so you're manifesting. You're angry because it's not going, what you're planning is just not going to work out for you, okay? Something is out of your reach. And secretly you know that. You know you should be alone. You know you should be focused on yourself. You are a thief. You're a thief, and you're unrighteous, okay? Water sign, earth sign, air sign, fire sign. You all are no good. Let's clarify the, yeah, so you got the Belial demon on you. You must sometimes sacrifice a little to receive. So you're sitting here trying to think of who to sacrifice. You are, it says, hidden dangers may yield unexpected good fortune. This should be discovered naturally and without force. So you're trying to sacrifice someone for money, and you feel like you're gonna gain fortune, but it's not gonna work for you. You lost. You're not gonna get it, and you still fighting for it, air sign. You're not gonna have no luck. It's just not gonna work for you. Okay, it's an end. God said no. Okay, so it ain't gonna work. Clarify this, ancestors. Yeah, Spirit is telling you to walk away. It's not even working. It's very toxic. You're toxic. You're just not a good person, okay? And you need to heal. So clarify. Yeah. So you're caught in a cycle where you thought that you would gain from whatever you are a part of, but you're going through a karmic cycle where you're repeating lessons, and these lessons that you're repeating are not assisting you on your soul's purpose. Clarify the more. Yeah, so you have no passion in life. This is causing you to be restricted in your life where you're stuck. Whatever money you thought you were going to get, you're not getting. God is saying no. God is blocking it. Yeah, so that's what you're getting. So clarify this, ancestors. Yeah, so a fire sign man who's a liar, a cheater, a deceitful person, angry about money. You will not get what God you're not getting it, okay? And you just got to understand that it's coming to an end. I know this is painful for you, but Spirit is telling you to walk away, okay? Yeah, this cycle is over. So anything else about these demons, ancestors? Yeah, it's over. The cycle is complete. There is justice that's going to be had, and it's due to your selfishness, your thievery, your lies, your deceit, just the evilness you have in your heart when it comes to trying to betray others for gain, trying to come up off of others is leading you right in the code where you deserve to be, betraying people to be on the come up. All right, and this is the truth. So I feel like the collective is at this phase in their life where they're healing, and there could be someone wanting to apologize to you, but honestly, you don't have to apologize, okay? Karma is playing out where everyone's going to receive exactly what they deserve, and it's just what it is, all right? So yeah, that's what God is working on now. Clarify this, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so God is saying to keep focusing on you. And with this devil card, you're walking away from the obsession that someone has for you. This is a person who wants so badly to be in your life, and it's after they betrayed you. This is a person who has gone against what God said was what God had written. Someone thought that they were bigger than God. Someone's on a very difficult karmic cycle, and they are, whatever plans that they thought they did, whatever plans they thought they were making is leading them in the Five of Pentacles energy. And this is because someone was disobedient when it came to choices that they made, when it came to God and what God wanted for them. God said no. Okay? God said no, and with the five of cups, there will be justice, okay? And it's because you've engulfed something that is stronger than you that you barely know how to handle. You don't know how to handle your own emotions, and that's sad at this point, because the issue is you're causing issues not only for yourself but for others with your deplorable way of thinking, and the demons that you done conjured up that are speaking to you in your ear to tell you to do harmful things to others, stealing, killing, causing difficulty for people, making people go through a lot of pain because of the deities that you've conjured up in your life for others. Okay, so these are fallen angels. Do I believe in demons? I know that demons can work for you. Demons can be good in some way, but when you're using it for to harm others, or for your benefit to come up off of others, then that's a problem. Another thing is, and I have to do more research, but don't you have to sacrifice for to work with a deity? So you can't just work with a demon and think that you're not supposed to give something in return. Something has to happen. So instead of you sacrificing whatever you have, and when it comes to your personal life, you decided to sacrifice a physical being. You wanted to sacrifice somebody, and you should have just focused on your own self. Okay, so that's the problem. You literally tried to sacrifice another person's life in order to come up so that you can gain in your life, and that's wrong. That's wrong. Focus on you. You don't hurt animals. You don't hurt other people. Sacrifice. Can't you sacrifice? I don't know, but maybe I need to look into it. Like, can you sacrifice, let's say, giving up giving up meat or something, or giving up fire. Fire bloom. Let's read on you real quick, and then we'll see who's a deceitful person. Spirit, can you tell me about fire bloom? Fire bloom, there's a cycle that's in with you. Something's over with you. So you're having to, you're in this stage where you're having to hand something over to someone, and you're heartbroken because you have to do it. So you're just mad because there are tower moments happening in your life from being very deceitful when it came to other people. No. Yeah, you've been very deceitful, fire bloom, and there's nothing but chaos and towers happening in your life because of the pain you cause for others. And so while you're sitting here saying that I'm being deceitful, you got the damn Seven of Swords coming out. This is someone who is deceitful. You are. This is the energy I pulled out for you. So while you sitting here saying I'm being deceitful, no, you're deceitful. Okay? So whatever you wanted to continue is not happening for you, and you're angry because there's a cycle that's closed out. So stop coming over here, coming for me. You're just mad because it's over for you. So anyway, with that said, sis, you got that backwards. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't really know. I don't know about the demons, but I think that you could sacrifice something personal. Right. Takia. Yeah, you are a deceitful person. Get off of here, okay? It's over for you. But yeah, with that said, you don't have to, I don't feel you can sacrifice, you have to sacrifice someone physical, or you have to sacrifice an actual person in order to gain. I wouldn't know how that works. I wouldn't know, but I'm sure it's other. I mean, it is another way around it. These type of deities give you ambition, desire, persuasion, power, authority. But for you to sacrifice someone physically, I just think that's wrong, Turn to Jesus. You don't even know Jesus, Fire Blossom. You have issues. You're a thief. Fire Blossom. You're a thief. And you're going through bad luck. If you truly followed, you wouldn't be here. Right. So, yeah, this person, Fireball, is going through a hard time, hardships, setbacks, and things of that nature. And they're trying to project their pain onto the collective. And honestly, you're going through that. Right. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really know about these demons. I know that people use them, but you got to be careful in how you use them. I did listen to a spiritualist, and they said everyone has a demon that is assigned to them at birth. and it could be used for good purposes. But you know, I feel like these people actually wanted to sacrifice you, collective, us, collective, and it just is not working out in their favor. So there are people who are in the Five of Pentacles energy because of that, because of this demon that they conjured up. So now they have to work with their demon, and they got to be faithful to this. This is a clarify this. Why is the angel here? Because this is what would the angel that protected you. Yeah, your solitude protected you from this demon that someone is now feeling very low in. Someone's going through a lot. They're talking to themselves. They have a demon. They have demons talking to them. They are being told to do horrible, wicked things, which is why these people cannot come out of the jealousy that they have, the control issues that they have. These are people who are bind to a demon, and they're having difficulty. You're walking away from this. Someone's struggling right now, and it's because they don't know how to control their demon. It's a water sign. Someone feeling stuck and imprisoned in their own mind, their own body. And it's because of what they conjured up. This is a person who's wanting to be your friend, wanting to connect to you. But no, the answer is no. Go heal. Go do a exorcism or something. Because you can't be the collective's friend having that type of entity inside of you. You're not about to sit here working with us. Like, no, you got issues. You got to go heal. You're evil. You're mean. And you make horrible decisions. You're not even in a... But, like, my thing is, when you notice that people are into, like, scheming, lying, smearing your name, doing horrible things constantly, you know they got to have a entity. Like, how low will you go to get money? You know, you got to be a horrible person. Honestly, I have no respect for people like you. I'm looking at you with the side eye, dude or woman, because the thing is, you went very low to gain and you came out with absolutely nothing. This is how real God is. God will turn a situation around in your favor. Okay? So with that said, I'm about to rebuke you, Fireball. Yeah, you're mad. So yeah, so with that said, this is a person who went for the low. You know, you don't make grounded decisions. Your decisions are based on fear and lack. So these are people I look out for. These are people for the collective we don't even want nothing to do with, because any day they can switch up. You know, they'll be smiling in your face for 1 minute and then turn on you. See, this is the people I like, you know, you gotta stay away from. Cause I don't really F with people like that. I don't, because the collective, we're not gonna be effing with people like that. Yeah. So we have boundaries when it comes to people like this. And it's not to be mean, but you could look good, but you got issues. And you're under judgment for how you've been handling life, people, how you've been making decisions in your life. You're lost. You know, this is someone who's, you, like, for me, I know if I do something, it's going to backfire. Like, this is someone who's not afraid to lose. Or at that time, they weren't afraid to have it backfire. Like, something literally backfired. This person wasn't afraid of that. They risked it all. They were very brave. They risked everything. They risked their whole life for money. This is a person who is very money hungry, very materialistic, don't care nothing more about, like, all they care about is money. It's an earth sign woman. Yeah, you're not dealing with this person no more. And they're under judgment. They've been doing a lot of spell work on you to bring you back, though. And they're sad. You know, I feel like you're not worried about this anymore. They want you to give to them, but you know, there's justice here. You're too strong. You built yourself up to the point where you don't need this person, and they're angry about it. They're very angry. This is a water sign man angry. Like, how are you mad at the truth? Yeah, someone's hurting, but someone just needs help. Like, I would go seek professional assistance to get this demon off of me. If I were you, you really got to do some self-love work to get this demon off of you, because you're messed up. Anyone who can lie like that, the way you did, cause pain for others that never did nothing but give you love, for you to be that type of person shows the collective who you really are. And it's just never going to work with us anymore. We're going to get justice from this behavior. So keep working on yourself, collective. Keep standing your ground. We got the moon here because someone could be healing from this or is needing to heal from these people that have caused all this pain. Someone's knowing that they have to heal. Or if you are a person who's caused pain to others, then you're looking in within to try to heal. You getting a new opportunity to heal and work on yourself, become your best self. Okay? Spirit is asking that you do better with your choices in life. Yeah, because this ain't gonna work for you. This is not working. This deity or this demon is not working. Clarify this. Yeah. You're having to feed this deity constantly. You're having to give to this deity. You're setting this. Look, you're having to give to it. This is what the deity is wanting. So you feed it at night or something like that, or you're having to. You do have an angel here asking like, hey, I can help you if you're ready. It's up to you. You even have ancestors that could be looking at you in a way. They're yeah, you're getting justice. A lot of people are getting justice. People feel you can heal them. But that would be I forget what they call it. It's called I forget the name. When you we got the 5 of swords here with the, I mean, these are people wanting to come around, but look at the energy they're in. They'll never be able to heal until they face their own accountability. So, I mean, I would advise you to stay away from these people. This is how they coming out. This is the energy they have. It's a water sign too. And a air sign, a water sign, a fire sign, a Capricorn, a Virgo. It would be a conflict of interest if you were to help them. So yeah. So we got the King of Cups with the Strength card. You know, someone's trying to get through it, but they got to be more inspired. Someone has to be more disciplined in their life. But we all have to have some sort of discipline in our life where, you know, we are, you know, even me, like my eating habits, I'm about to get it together very soon. So, you know, everybody has to be more encouraged about life, wanting to do better. But I feel like there are some who may not be ready yet. You're just gonna have to figure out what you're gonna do. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work, but you can get through it. Spirit is asking you to do the work. Okay? Someone's having to be more inspired about life. You can do this. You got this. But there will be justice, okay? There's justice that is happening for the collective, and it's not going to make a lot of people feel good, but, you know, it is what it is, okay? So someone could be giving you something, they don't know how to do it. They're feeling away. Maybe whoever this is, they may have a child wanting a reunion with you, thinking about you constantly, dealing with a fire sign. This one is, it's an ending to them. It's over. So yeah, that's what I'm got, guys. So let's get some last messages. I just see you walking away. You're no longer dealing with them from the past. So Most High God, give me some last messages for the collective. What does the collective need to know right now? So we have Samuel 2, 6 and 21. Let's read it. And then, so it says, daughter of Saul came out to meet David and said, how glorious was the king of Israel today, undercovering himself today in the eyes of the maids of his servants, as one of the base fellows shamelessly uncovers himself. So David said to Michal, it was before the Lord who chose me instead of your father and all of his house to appoint me ruler over the people of the Lord over Israel. Therefore, I will play music before the Lord, and I will be even more undignified than this, and will be humble in my own sight. But as for the maid servants of whom you have spoken by them, I will be held in honor. Therefore Michal, the daughter of Saul, had no children to the day of her death. So what it's saying is one moment. He said, uncovering himself today in the eyes of the maids of his servants. So this is someone who is not being prideful. This is someone who is okay with claiming their position when it comes to them being in front of the Most High. This is a person who's humbled about who they are and about being okay with honoring God when it comes to even being in shame of what they're doing. You know, maybe someone is going through a situation where they could be very low. God is saying that you're good enough to be able to raise yourself up even in times where you may feel exposed, where you may feel seen, okay? You're still good enough is what I'm getting. So let's make sure. Okay, so it says, David said to Michal, it was before the Lord who chose me rather than your father, or anyone from his house. When he appointed me ruler over the Lord's people, Israel, I will celebrate before the Lord. So it says, David responds to Michal, who criticized him for dancing before the Ark of the Covenant, by saying his joy and worship are for God alone, not for human approval or status. He's affirming authentic devotion and humility. So that honoring God matters more than image or pride. So then David put garrisons, errands of Damascus, and the Arameans became subject to him and brought tribute. The Lord gave David victory whatever he wanted, wherever he wanted. So the verse shows divine favor and success, that David victories and expansion came through God's blessings, not just his own strength. It's about divine alignment bringing protection and triumph. So together, these verses speak to the power of humility. So, I guess I was right when it spoke to, like, it doesn't matter. Well, I'm going to say this. Let's just say you are going through matters in your life where you could feel ashamed for the things that you've done. What God is saying is, you don't have to feel ashamed if you are open to giving God reverence, giving God, being in alignment with the Most High. God will clean you up, okay? It does matter what you've done. It does matter what you've done. Maybe you've done a lot of horrible things when it came to people, or, you gaining, or whatever it is. What God is saying is, if you have humility and you're authentic, you're trying to be in divine alignment, then there will be assistance from the Most High. Like, God won't forget about you. So when your actions come from a genuine heart and purpose, not ego, divine favor flows. Collective message is to drop the need for validation. Stay true to your calling, because there are a lot of people who have done things, made certain decisions. I was saying, like, I don't understand how people make certain decisions in their life. But what it does look like is dealing with validation, okay? So maybe you have to realize that you should not be wanting validation from others. Like, maybe you want people to like you, so you do things for others, and it causes you to be more in the hole. Like, God is not wanting you to live your life like that. But also, you're wrestling with deeper with lower vibrational entities as well. So the more and more you get into something, the harder it is to get out. So this is you happen to be in your present moment, understanding where you are in your life, and while when you're understanding where you are, you're gonna have to look at where you are, and you're gonna have to figure out what you're gonna do to get out of that. Because the more and more you do it, the darker things are going to get for you. So highlight those, highlight what you're feeling. Make sure you're not putting it to the side. Make sure you're facing those issues head on, so that you could heal from those demonic entities. But honestly, I would suggest you getting maybe counsel, or you happen to, like, speak to someone, look into, I don't even know, like, do they have exorcism? Because it's that bad for somebody, so you got to be careful about what you're nodding your head to, what you're agreeing with, and who you're wanting validation from. Because the people you're wanting this validation from they're not even who they say they are. They're not good. They're not good for you or humanity. Okay? So be careful. You are supposed to be in alignment with the Most High at all times. Your choices should only be steered where God is going. Like, when God steers the wheel right, you go right. When God steers it left, you go left. This is how you know that you're on the right road to your purpose. Okay? So there are people who are needing to get back on track when it comes to God. Some people are out of alignment when it comes to their purpose in this life. So it's time for you to have an authentic relationship with God. There are many people who say they have one, but really, do you? You will really learn that you have a relationship when everybody leaves you, when you're by yourself. And sometimes it takes for you to lose everything to remember, like, oh yeah, God, I need you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been there before. It's been there. It's been a time where I thought that I could do things on my own, but then I remembered, like, dang, you know what? God was right here with me, because I could have been dead a long time ago. But when you remember that God was there to save you, when you remember that God woke you up when you were supposed to be dead, or God woke you up when you were, after you slept for a long time, you woke up, like, dang, like, thank you, God, for waking me up. Thank you, God, for saving me from all the Bane magic and demonic and evil people that I was around. These people could have literally killed me physically. You were in a world with people who were demonic. You were in a house full of people who did not want the best for you. They looked at you as a snack that they could eat. You know what I'm saying? They were feeding you until you got rich. These are people who waited on your demise, waited on you to fail. These are people who are now wanting to come back around. But God is like, no, do not open that door. Do not go back. Because if you do, they will finish you. Yes, ask God to humble you. So it says collective. So it says drop the need of validation. We no longer need validation from people. Our validation comes from God and God alone. All right, because even the ancestors have to answer to God. Even the spiritual team has to answer to God. Your spiritual team has to get, God gives your spiritual team permission to work with you. Everything goes through the Most High. Okay, I don't care how much you may deny it or what you might believe. You may not believe. Everything goes through the Most High. We are not God alone. Like, God is very powerful. And as much as we try to measure God or do science on God, it is just something that is something you cannot measure. God is omnipotent. It's a different type of power. Lord of Lord, Kings of Kings. Hallelujah. Salvation and glory, honor and power to the Lord of God. So it says spiritually, it's a reminder that authentic worship, joy, and integrity are stronger than appearances, and that divine order supports those who walk in truth. Will you remain down for the Most High? Will you continue your relationship with God, knowing that God is going to get you through everything? When I found out I was going through this situation, I couldn't believe it. I just thought that I was moving into a new house. I didn't know that people put cameras in my home or in my vehicle. I was doing my own thing. And finding out about the smear campaign and all the people that turned on me, it shocked me. I felt alone, but I got used to that, and I realized that the only person that I really had was God. You know what I'm saying? I can never deny God, because God has got me and the collective through so much. And with that said, it's nothing for me to, I can only give the gratitude to God, because I would pray, like, God, please clear my name. Please clear my name from the lies. Every day I would pray, God, please heal this situation. God, please make it better. Because I was at God's ever beck and call. Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't have no one to talk to. I still don't have nobody to talk to. I talk to y'all through here, and I listen to a lot of tarot readings, and so that's what healed me, and that's what's continuing to heal us. So with that said, this is a powerful time where God is moving in our lives. You can actually, like, anyone who say God is not real is a liar, because how did God change? You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is like returning to the sender. Everything that the enemy wanted for us is what's returning to the sender. The person who sent it out is returning to them. We're doing readings. We're seeing everything that's happening in these readings. We're seeing what's happening to our oppressors, people that are falling from grace, people that are being exposed, people that are getting things taken from them. It's a shift that is happening where the righteous are going to win. We're coming out. And it don't matter what anyone says. People see how God is moving in their life. And it is unexplainable. Some things are not going to be measured. And that's just what it is. It's not always going to be science. No matter how many books you read, it don't matter. You can read every book in the world. It doesn't mean that it's true. And also, it was made by man anyway. You really can't measure that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I have no issue with a book or anything like that. I'll read a book. But I'm just saying, like, even if, like, people who wrote the book are coming up with they've embodied an entity. You know, these are people who wanted their books to sell, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all dealing with some sort of toxicity. They coming up like this. The people that are telling you these things, they're coming up with this deity here. Not saying that it's always bad, but if you're coming up like this, do I really want to read it? Anyway, with that said, but you know, knowledge is powerful, and to get your knowledge from any source is good, because one thing about me, I will learn from my kid. I will learn from someone out on the street who has nowhere to live. I will learn from anyone who could teach me something. I'm open. I'm never opposed to that. I'm always open for knowledge, you know, and it's very important to be that way. So with that says, it's a spiritual reminder that authentic worship, joy, and integrity are stronger than appearances, and that divine order supports those who walk in truth. So don't perform for people. Move from truth. Stay aligned with the higher purpose and divine protection, and success will unfold naturally. It feels good when you know you've made the right decisions in your life. You don't have to, look, you don't have to, watch your back or look as if someone is about to come and get you because you've made horrible decisions that could possibly catch up with you later on. Like, there are people who are very brave who make decisions that will cause them so much harm in their afterlife. People think that this is it for them here, but on the spiritual world, there's a bigger world that you're going to have to face later. So what do you want to do? Do you want to right your wrongs? Do you want to turn over a new leaf to become your best self? You still have a chance while you're breathing on this earth. It's time for you to make amends with yourself, remove the mask, and learn how to heal. Because whatever you got going on is causing stagnation in your life if you're not trying to become your best self. All right? So we got the Fates card again. All right? And we got treasures. Oh, this is beautiful. So we know that the Fates is like whatever God says is what is. And the thing is, someone tried to take whatever God had for you away from you. What God is saying is, it's fated. This is fated for you. No one can take what God has given you. When God gives you something, it's coming from the Most High. I'd rather get my blessings from God than get it from any other source. That way I know that it won't be taken away. God has a true promise for you. Believe that. So it says fate, karma, acceptance, that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, and the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution, the collective by nature and by your past experiences, may be fated, preordained. by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this time, in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occur, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained to the serenity prayer. All right? So you're not going to understand everything that's happening in your life, but just know that everything that's happening is through God, okay? God will never lead you astray. As long as you're in alignment with God, God is going to protect you and love on you. And God's going to send his angels down to assist you on your journey and your spiritual team. You have your whole team, your Orishas to answer to. You have your celestial ancestors. You have your ancestors, your warrior ancestors. You have a full team. Don't forget to work with your team. So it says the law of attraction, bringing dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made to manifest abundance appearing as if from no if as if from nowhere. Financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. You've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. That you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot. Because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to your light your way. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase where all the long, hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally in all aspects of your life. At this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy and share it with others as treasures shared multiplies like magic. Congratulations to the collective, those who have stayed on this journey to gain their treasures on earth. You've done it right, okay? And so with that said, your spiritual beliefs are assisting you with your tangible with the tangible side, where you're gaining financial abundance, financial inheritance possibly, and it's because of you being solid in your journey, you being serious in your journey, you connecting with the Most High and making sure that you're doing the right thing. So when you're spiritual, your spirituality is going to get you to your abundance. See, some people do it backwards. They focus so much on the physical world where they lose their spirituality in it, and it causes them to forget about God. They feel like they can get things the fast way, and they lose all of their dignity in doing that. With you've stayed focused on your spiritual so you focused on your spirituality. So you one moment, guys. Sorry about that, guys. So you focusing on your spirituality is going to align you with everything that you need. It all trickles down from there. It's not you work and think that things are just supposed to come easy for you if you were to worship a deity to get what you want. No, God is saying your spirituality inherits everything else in alignment, because then you have the integrity. You gain integrity in order to get to your abundance. It all coincides together. Some people don't have that. They gain everything, and then they have no dignity, no integrity, but they have all this money and they're not happy. God wants you to do it the right way, where your spirituality is always at the forefront. You know, your spirituality leads you into your abundance because you are in alignment with God. See, it's just like you listening to your parents. Your mother or your mother or your father, they're not supposed to lead you astray. They're going to tell you, like, I need you to do this first. And then once you do this, you'll get this. It all is in divine order. God never said you would not get it, but there were order. It's an order to it. So once you follow the order of God, once you're obedient to God, you will get whatever God promised you in the first place. You were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. God told you that he had many mansions. God told you that you are the head and not the tail. You are above and not the beneath. You are more than a conqueror. Okay? So if God told you all these things, if God said you are magnificently and wonderfully made, then why would God do the total opposite? There are challenges that you had to get through because in this life, it was for you to learn specific lessons. All right? This is your new life. This is what you're gaining, okay? Serendipity. A lot of happiness here that will be happening for you, and it's because of your intentions, your why. You know, maybe you didn't know what you were doing. I know I didn't. When you're natural, when you're authentic, you do things just, I don't know how to say it, but what I will say is why, knowing your why is very important, but also it's not a struggle. It's not a struggle. So when you're authentic, it will never be a struggle for you. Your intentions are going to lead you into doing better in your life, because when you have an intent that is of high vibration and you are authentic, it's always going to lead you to your purpose, because your intent is to just, is not to just get it done, it's to just be. You know, the intent is to be, but it's also because we don't know, like, you don't really know what you're doing in this life. This is why it's very important to be an upstanding citizen in America. So you have your friends, your family, your job. You have people that you're dealing with on a daily basis. You're wondering, what am I supposed to do? Exactly what you're doing. So you got a job, whatever it is. It's just to be an upstanding citizen. It's just to be a righteous being. It's just to have that relationship with the Most High. It's just to finish those classes or whatever. You're graduating. Do what you do. Do what you do, but do it the righteous way. Whatever you're doing in secret, make sure that people could see that shit, and it aligns with what God would be okay with, you know? So it's to be. The intent is to be. The intent is to be in alignment with God and to be, all right? So this is your new life. This is you standing proud within yourself and knowing that you've done things the right way, or you're beginning to have a conscience. You know that you have to have one, because if not, it just is not going to be right. Okay, you're just not going to be in alignment with God. Okay, so that's important. Your relationship with the Most High. So we have not for you. So not for you is the people from your past. Okay. So anyone who's trying to come back from the past, the answer is no. All right. So go the distance. Not for you is coming out, and it's because you're not dealing with no one from your past, and that's just what it is. Okay. The answer is no. You're not letting no one finish you. You've won the game already. Why go back? All right. This time is for you and you alone to experience what God has for you. And what God has for you is for you. With that said, guys, I hope that you, as you know, you liked the message. I hope it helped. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for staying. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace, love, and prosperity to you.